Hey Team Bassa. I am spending this Saturday evening doing some meal prepping, and just thought that as we're getting past week 4 here after competition, getting our mom bods back, thought I would at least share some ideas of how to get back on track with off-season meal planning, and just kind of give you the routine, a rundown of something that I do that helps with my prep and my meal prepping for the week and for my family. So I've spent the last couple of hours making some food. Definitely have my proteins, my chicken and turkey, and my fish is scallops and my meal plan. But I know some of you have salmon and other types of fish and tuna. So we'll kind of go through all those types of proteins and what to do with them and all that kind of stuff. So one of the things I like to do is for me and for my family, so I'm not making like multiple meals for everybody, is I just kind of combine things. I know that to add a protein, I usually do for the turkey, I'll put in lots of turkey. I use the 99% Aldi fat-free turkey. And I just throw a bunch of vegetables in it and I make a dish. It's almost like a hamburger helper, but without all the carbs and salt. So in this is green beans, mushrooms, tomatoes. Some of it's fresh, some of it's frozen, but we just kind of put it all in one bowl and everybody kind of dabs at it all week, just to be able to get everything in that they need to keep their energy up for all the things that they're doing. So combining some of this stuff together and making it ahead of time is super efficient, and it's definitely something that the whole family can benefit from. Less thought during the week and trying to figure out what you want for dinner. The next thing that I was going to show you guys is just that cutting up fresh veggies. We always do that. Definitely having green peppers are in for the boys. Then I have cucumbers. I always love cucumbers, and then carrots. Always having stuff ready and available for them to snack on. Fruit, we're doing oranges. Sometimes it's apples and grapes and whatever they like. I usually keep the portion size kind of small just so it doesn't go to waste, because everybody kind of changes up what they like on a weekly basis, it seems like. So we always have potatoes. Some of us have sweet potatoes in our meal plan, just cutting them up like sweet potato fries and kind of sauteing them up in a pan with some ghee or coconut oil for some flavor is definitely something that you guys can do. But making them ahead of time, so that way it's available in the fridge, ready to go for you, always making a little bit extra for the rest of the family too to snack on. For carbs, we also have rice, always making sure we have at least a couple cups of rice in the fridge ready to go. A lot of times the boys will add that to their chicken, or they'll add it to the vegetable and turkey mix, and as well as the potatoes, they kind of add that kind of stuff too. To that, I always make my own hummus. This is real easy. It's just garbanzo beans, chickpeas, put some garlic in there, and then extra virgin olive oil, and then just a little bit, like 1 tablespoon of extra virgin olive oil for the whole mix. So that's a good mix to have and be available to snack on. Healthy snacks are always important to have in between your meals, and for one of your meals. If you have hummus, making your own, there's definitely less sodium and less artificial ingredients in there that could cause swelling. That could cause swelling or inflammation, and we kind of want to stay away from that by decreasing the amount of salt that we put in our foods. As far as for peanut butter, I know I cannot live without peanut butter, and I know so many of you can't either. Make your own if you can. It's super easy. Just put it in the food processor. Again, it's got less salt, less artificial ingredients. It is a little bit to get used to, just because when you're buying peanut butter over the counter, they have like extra sugars and all kinds of additional ingredients in there to preserve it. So definitely making your own if you can. that's a bonus. If you can't, it's totally okay. Scallops. Some of us have fish. We can do like salmon patties if we have salmon in our meal plan, and you can dice up some vegetables, kind of put that in the salmon patty, as well as any kind of like even oats. You can put some of your old-fashioned oats in there to kind of pack it, so it kind of forms into a patty. But so yeah, you can do it that way, or just bake it in the oven. I usually keep squeezed ginger and squeezed garlic on hand, and that's usually what I add for additional flavor for most of my foods. These are scallops. They're high in omega-3s, similar to salmon. Super yummy. I usually eat these up, and always have extra too to snack on as a protein, to kind of fill any type of craving that I'm having. And I put garlic and ginger on these as well, and just saute them up. But it's a good meal for your meal plan to add for a protein source, and then it's also a good healthy snack to snack on in between if you need it. For dressings, I use apple cider vinegar, just because it's like good for your gut health, and it's just soothing. So I usually use these little jars. The boys they usually eat salads. I can't eat salad, but the boys have salads, and so we use these little jars to put apple cider vinegar, extra virgin olive oil. We'll do basil, parsley, some black pepper. We usually make them in this size just because it gets us through the week, and that way next week we can kind of switch it up and add some other herbs or pepper, or maybe some red pepper or something like that to the mix. Just because sometimes eating the same thing every week or every day can kind of get boring. So whatever you can do to add some herbs to your mix to add some additional flavors, experiment. I mean, the sky's the limit in off season, so definitely kind of be adventurous with your food. And I think that's it. And as you can see, like, I use a lot of clear containers. This allows me to be able to see, and the family, to be able to see what's in the fridge, what's in that container. It tends to make it so you're not wasting food, and that you can kind of see, oh, we're getting low on turkey, we can make some more. Or we got lots of turkey and vegetables. Let's kind of make sure we're eating that up over the next few days. And just having that stuff available for everybody to be able to just grab. I know sometimes our kids and husbands or whoever is in our home isn't eating the same way as we do, and we don't want people to do that, but always allowing and offering healthy options to be able to make those choices if they want to, is definitely something that I always prepare for, and my husband has gotten used to, is just having those meals available and ready to go. It gets him on a healthy track, and it gets my kids on a healthy track, and there's definitely times where we get off track, no doubt in that, but allowing yourself to have and setting yourself up for success every week is so important. So that's kind of how we do it, and I just thought I'd share. If you guys have any tips and tricks that you guys use in your meal planning, and whether it be just for yourself or for your whole family, I'd love to hear them. And yeah.